everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lena, and you can find me online at www.conjureknits.com. Today we are here to do the monthly TarotScope for Aries for May 2021. We are going to be using the Heart of Fairy Oracle by Brian and Wendy Froud. Before we get started, I would like to take this time to say thank you for viewing my video. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and click the little bell so that you'll be notified of when I go live or upload new videos. I do try to stay pretty busy here on my channel. I do the monthly TarotScopes for all 12 zodiac signs. Every day I do a card of the day reveal. On Sundays we have Conjure Crew with myself, Mambo Tanya, and the Black Bonnet Witch. On Wednesdays we have the virtual book club, which we are currently reading Enchantment of the Fairy Realm by Ted Andrews. It has been so interesting, so amazing and informative. It's something you're really not going to want to miss. On Mondays, I upload the weekly forecast. And let me see what else. I pop on from time to time to do, live mini readings. So anyway, like I was saying, I try to stay pretty busy here on my channel. This is a brand new channel, so please at least check and make sure that you're subscribed because you may not be. Also, I wanted to say thank you guys for leaving all of the wonderful comments. I love reading through all of your comments, and I really do try to respond back to each and every one. Alright, I feel like I have rambled on long enough, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Card number 1. What is the challenge for this month? And we have the Temptation. This is about enticement, wise choices, safety. Temptation and fairy go hand in hand. The lure of fairy can be more tempting than anything else you will ever encounter. Resisting the temptation may be more than you can bear. If you enter fairy, do you eat the food? Do you follow the beautiful stranger? Do you trade your firstborn child for wealth, love, or fame? How do you know when it is safe to give in to temptation? Who to trust? Who to believe? Maybe no one, and yet, if you have been looking and listening and are aware of who and what you are meeting, you may be able to make the right choices. Stop and ask your heart what feels right. When the temptation turns up, look closely at it. Ask yourself, what is tempting you at the moment that may not be a wise choice? Is it a relationship that you just know is wrong, but you want it anyway? What are you willing to lose if you give in to this particular temptation? Make sure you know what the temptation is. If it isn't clear, meditate on this card to help you. Card number 2. What positive energies can I embrace this month? And we have the Queen of Bedlam. This is about responsibilities of partnership, frustration, or the gift of sanity. Who is the Queen of Bedlam? What is her purpose? It may not be as complicated or as extreme as it appears. She is an everyday queen, a queen of day-to-day life. the keeper of the little things that when added together become a madness of sorts. Have you ever been doing something very ordinary, something that you've done 1,000 times, when suddenly it seems that if you do this particular thing one more time, you'll go mad? It could be as simple as packing your children's lunch boxes, sewing a button on your partner's trousers again, or cleaning up a mess your dog just made. These are all responsibilities of partnership that must be dealt with over and over again. When the feeling of, "I'm going mad," sweeps over you at these times, the Queen of Bedlam has decided to visit. She is calmly sitting in your kitchen, pulling the petals off the flowers in the vase on the table. She is tearing your kitchen sponge into tiny pieces and cutting the sleeves off of your partner's shirts. She is doing this for you. She comes to take the feelings of total frustration, of just not being able to continue living with any sanity at all, and envelops them in her immense capacity to embrace everyday madness. It is her reason for existing, so give generously of your small neuroses. She'll take care of them and leave you sane to face another day. Card number 3. What negative energies do I need to negotiate this month? And we have the dreaming, creative thoughts, imagination. Give yourself permission to dream. How empty life would be if we couldn't dream. I don't mean just nighttime dreams, although they are important. I mean waking dreams, imagination, creative thought. That sort of dreaming makes us who we are. Fairy itself is a world approached by our dreams, seen with our inner eyes and felt with our hearts. In our dreams, we can be free to explore the other realms and get to know the beings we meet there. We touch fairy with our dreams. The dreaming is a gift for you, to remind you to dream, to be creative. No one is going to judge your dreams. Don't be afraid to imagine what you wish for. By giving your wishes and needs a voice in your dreaming, you can help to bring them into the human world as well. Dream it first and see what happens. Of course, if dreaming has consequences, then perhaps it would be a good idea not to dream of a huge monster coming to eat your neighbor, though with the that sometimes that might not be so bad. All right. Card number 4. What do I need to make time for this month? And we have the Fairy of Youth. This is about enthusiasm, limitless ability, positive expectations. Sometimes it's important to see things through the youthful eyes of this fairy. As we grow older, we tend to lose the sense of wonder that we had as children. Children often believe that anything is possible. Sometimes we don't know we can do things until we look at a situation through the eyes of a child. It's like when we look at it with this sense of wonder and put aside our preconceived ideas about limitations, we find that we can do far more than we thought we could. This applies to everyone. Approach things with a youthful enthusiasm and a child's assumption of limitless ability, and you may find that you too can do things that you never imagined possible. Why limit yourself? Okay, and card number 5. What opportunity should I seize this month? And we have the Queen of the Night. This is about desire, yearning, inspiration. Behold the Queen of the Night, the embody of all longing. She is the endless night of desire that never thinks of morning, but not just physical desire. She can inspire you to write a poem, paint a picture, find a lover, all with the intensity of single focus. If you choose to ignore her, you may be haunted by the spectra of what might have been. You'll never know whether the fragment of poetry you had in your head would become something complete, or how the images in your mind would translate onto canvas or paper, and you may never know if the person you desire could become your one true love, but you will be safe. If you choose to follow her, this queen will be your constant companion until you have fulfilled your desire. Only then will you be free of her. However, her gift of inspiration may not be what it seems. You may wake to find that the very thing that you have created with such passion has turned to dross in the light of day. The poem mundane, the lover a loser. Will you risk it? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the bigger picture here. Card number 1. What is the challenge for this month? And we got the temptation. That's pretty self-explanatory. Don't get sidetracked by your temptations. That's going to be a very big challenge for you this month. Let's move on. Card number 2. What positive energies can I embrace this month? Well, the Queen of Bedlam doesn't really seem like that could always be positive, but when you really think about it, sometimes you lose yourself in everyday mundane activities. And so with the Queen of Bedlam coming in, she kind of like breaks up the monotony. It's like embrace the madness of it all. You know, you can make a game when you're cleaning your house, or if, you know, I don't know, if you're cleaning up after the dog, you can make jokes. You know, make it fun. Listen to music as you do the dishes. Kind of shake your butt a little bit. You know, get to moving. Just break up the monotony. That's what she's really here for. That's what she's wanting you to do, is to make these everyday, mundane, boring things more fun and exciting. Then we have card number 3. What negative energies do I need to negotiate this month? And this is also very clear. Dreaming. Are you losing yourself in la la land? It's one thing to manifest the things that you are trying to accomplish, or quote, okay, your goals. You do want to see those in your mind like you already have them. But at some point, you've got other things to do. You've got those responsibilities, and that also could be why the Queen of Bedlam is coming in. It's like, hey, you need to be in the kitchen. You need to be doing this. The dog just pissed in the floor. Go clean it up. And you're sitting there busy, kind of la 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 la, off in la la land, not taking care of your responsibilities. So that, yeah, that very well could be what's bringing in the Queen of Bedlam. So just, you know, cut back on the daydreaming a little bit. Still keep your goals in mind. Have a positive mindset, but don't lose yourself in daydreaming, okay? Because you do have responsibilities. All right, card number 4. What do I need to make time for this month? The Theory of Youth. All right, listen. So, remember at the end of last year, 2020, when I know this is political, but I'm just using it for an example. I'm not really getting into the politics side of it. I'm trying to explain a situation that happened. So, at the end of 2020, they were talking about raising taxes on people who make over $400,000 a year, right? So my daughter comes to me and she says, "Hey Mom, do you make more than $400,000 a year?" And I kind of laughed a little bit, and I simply told her, "Not this year, baby." And she says, "Okay, because I just didn't want you to have to pay more taxes." So the fairy of youth, the point of that story and the explanation of this card here is that our kids see us like we're Wonder Woman. They think that we can do anything. There is no limit to what we can do in their eyes. And so when we need to start looking at ourselves through a child's eyes and stop limiting ourselves, because okay. So what they're saying right now is people, and I've done this myself, people judge themselves based on other people's accomplishments. Oh, their YouTube is monetized. They have more followers than I do. They're making more money than I do. And that's okay. That's their deal. That's not your deal. You have your own dreams, okay? You don't need to be someone else. Your ship is still there. Like if you're looking out, the Three of Wands comes to mind. You're looking out at the bay and you see that there's 3 ships out there. Well, you're not looking at your ship. You're looking at somebody else's ship. Who gives a shit if they have more followers? Who cares if their YouTube is monetized and yours isn't? Right? Your ship is there. Okay? It's already there. You're just waiting for it to come in. Don't even fucking worry about their ship. Stop limiting yourself. Stop saying, "Oh, I've got to be like this person. I've got to be like that person. I can't do what they are doing." Don't say that. Don't limit yourself. Look at yourself through the eyes of a child. You can do anything. Anything. And just like I was saying with the Three of Wands, your ship's out there. Look at your own ship. Okay? Alright. Enough bitching. Hopefully, on we go. Card number 5. What opportunity should I seize this month? The Queen of Night. Now, the Queen of Night is about creativity and about focus. So, we've got to watch out for temptation. The Queen of Bedlam is coming in, maybe to mix things up because we're spending too much time in La La Land. Stop dreaming about it. Do it. You can do anything. Don't judge yourself based on other people's accomplishments or failures. Look at yourself through the eyes of a child and know that you're limitless. You can do anything, but it's gonna take focus. It's gonna take focus and creativity, and you can do it. This is a very good reading for you, Aquarius. I know your fiery, passionate spirit can really relate to this. I hope that you can relate to this. I hope that this message has resonated with you and will help lead you and guide you through the month of May. If it has helped you and you feel like it will help someone else, please feel free to share this video. And if you would like a more personal and in-depth reading, you can book a reading online at www.conjureknits.com. Just click on the link at the top of the page and I will be talking to you soon. I hope you all have an amazing month. Love you bunches.